my mom, Ana Paz.
Hello.
And here locally, she's a bit of a big deal. She's a local cake boss. For those of you who don't know her or aren't in Miami in the 305. And I'm taking the opportunity that we did a little DIY today with the Instant Pot, and I'm gonna take some time to interview her. So you guys get to chime in and take a listen. So, Mom, have you made cakes all your life?
Since I was like 8 years old, yes, I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How did you learn?
I learned with my mom.
Yeah?
She was excellent. Yeah.
And she made cakes like you made?
No, she didn't. She didn't put the sauce into it. The frosting was a little different. She didn't have too much patience. She only did little roses and tiny daisies. No orchids, no magnolias, no people, nothing like that.
Okay, so all of that was you.
Yeah.
Because I grew up seeing you do all of these. So my mom would make out of a medium called pastillage. What is pastillage made out of?
Pastillage is a mix of gelatin, lemon, and sugar and water, and it's very, very hard. So when you work with it, you have to go really fast, or it will be with a crust.
It stiffens quickly.
Quickly, very quick. Usually, the American people and
Well, we're American.
no, but American as Americans here, not Americans in the island.
From Puerto Rico?
Yeah. Use it to build, to make a building, to make things like that. But in Puerto Rico, we used to make flowers with it.
So they would use it for making buildings and things like that? For
Yes,
like,
because it's so hard, it's so strong. So it's stronger than fondant.
But it's edible.
Oh, yes, completely, and really good because of the lemon. It tastes really yummy.
I know. I remember.
Yeah.
I used to steal little pieces from it.
Yeah.
I remember. And those, they would make these little yellow centers for the center of the flower. It was just a
Of the
tiny circle
daisies.
of the daisies. And in my grandmother's house, you know, she'd have them over by the sofa, like in a line, and I would steal those. That was like my
it
little
was really
guilty,
good.
my guilty pleasure. So that was with the pastillage. And then, so all of these creations, they came from your mind. It wasn't necessarily things that you grew up seeing.
Oh, no, not at all. Not at all. My mom used to be very upset with me. She used to say that I was doing this crappy thing here. Not
Yeah?
like she taught me.
Oh, so I guess she wanted you to maintain the tradition.
Yes.
In a sense, like it kind of hurt her feelings.
Yeah, but you know what? It stopped because one day I called her and I said, you know, Mamita, I'm so proud of what I learned with you. And you criticized me so harsh. That was
Yeah.
the last time she criticized me.
That was it. How old do you think you were?
I should have been like 35.
Okay, so that was a little time afterwards. Yeah. You know, I appreciate that you're sharing that, you know, and that we oftentimes through these portals, you know, we try to paint everything as roses, and life has not always been roses. You know, you always try to put forward beautiful things for people, right? Because you don't want to be all like doom and gloom. But I appreciate you being that candid and sharing that, you know, and I know that Tata, that's what my sisters and I and all my cousins called her. She was a wonderful person, but she did have a way to get under your skin.
She
Like
was
no one else.
very jealous. Once she told me that I was trying to steal her business. I said, no.
That's funny, and I make cakes.
Yeah.
Have you ever felt that way? So you make these
No.
beautiful cakes for social occasions, you know, for 50 people, 80 people, 100 people, and then I make small versions of your cake that fit in a box and come
But
with-
even if you do big ones like I do, I would be so proud that someone in my family wants to follow up on me, you know? Because you can imagine, I follow on her and then she was okay with it. But at the beginning, she was very jealous. And
I remember, and well, the instance that I recall, I remember that you had been interviewed for the Miami Herald. We had the business at home, and the photographer had come and photographed, and you had given out a recipe that they could do for your orange cake, if memory serves me. I was really little,
yeah,
you know, and I remember you had it made in
in a plaque.
and everything to send to her because you were so proud.
Yeah.
And I kind of remember that
She did the
Time.
plaque for me.
Time. Oh, then.
Yeah.
Well, that was nice. And since then you've gotten a lot of TV coverage, and you've done cakes for very famous people.
Starting with Debbie Reynolds. That was
Oh
back
my
in the
God.
days.
I remember
We did her third wedding.
she got married on the Carousel yacht that used to park in front of what was that, the Eden Rock or the Doral?
No, it was the Normandy or something like that. She opened that big ship with her wedding.
That was the first one.
That was the first really, really major star that we did. And it was amazing. And the cake came out in one of those gossip newspapers on the front page.
One of those, you heard it here first.
Yes, so I was very proud of it. But they didn't put my name, but that's okay.
But you knew it was
I knew
yours.
it was my cake.
That was enough. It was. That would have been enough for me too.
And the caterer knew it was my cake, and a lot of people in that group knew it was my cake. So
Yeah.
that was good.
Yeah, you've always been very humble in saying that, like even though you've had the opportunity to do all of these celebrity events, like for the Bee Gees, Barry, that you do a lot for Linda and Barry, and you've done stuff for Jennifer Lopez, and the Estefans come to you.
We never use them.
But you never I never see you really bragging about that sort of thing or anything. I always see how you say that, like, it's great that those people who can hire anyone come to you because they can pick anyone. But you were always very good about making everyone feel like a celebrity.
It's their private life, and I believe everyone is a celebrity. It doesn't matter if you are a public celebrity or you are a celebrity in your home. You are a
Right.
celebrity, and we have done this amazing, like the Hawaiian tropic guy that we did in Daytona Beach.
Ron Rice, I remember.
That
it
was
a
amazing.
castle, and I remember we
12 feet high.
she had to rent like a U-Haul to get it up to Daytona Beach. I can't remember. Then, sadly, their marriage didn't last.
No, it didn't.
It didn't.
She was then married to
Van Damme.
Van Damme, and then she married somebody else, and you know how this
How it goes. We wish
it
her
goes.
well. We
Yes.
definitely we wish
she was
her.
so pretty.
She was a beautiful woman. Yeah, we would definitely wish her well though. And out of all of the projects that you have had an opportunity to do, like Dante Facel, when you did the Capitol building that we took over to
Yeah.
the park, you've had the opportunity to do a lot of things. Like, which project was like, wow, this was like the project of my heart?
Oh my God.
Yadro, the stuff you've done for Yadro.
It's been so many, but Erte took.
that took the cake.
Yes, that took the cake.
This is like the biggest honor my mom got when she's talking about this Erte cake. She did in sugar for the artist Erte when he was still living.
At
She
the
made
Biltmore.
at the Biltmore.
And it was his liberté.
Oh, the
My
statue.
liberté.
The
And he
statue.
recognized it.
Yeah, they called my mom to let her know that when I think he was in a
His
he was-
95th birthday.
and he was in a wheelchair at the time. If
It was
memory
his
serves me.
95th birthday, so he was pretty old already.
But he pointed up to the top of the cake and he said,
My liberté.
"My liberté." Yeah.
That was all I needed, really.
So that was a big moment. And
Yeah.
you had Ertes and,
Yes.
and things. So you were a fan of his work before you were commissioned to do
Yes.
his birthday cake.
Yes, so I knew him very well.
You knew who he was very well. Yeah, that was a big honor. I grew up around the cakes. I grew up with a lot of people in my house all the time. Our family business used to start from the home. And it was funny, my mom's number was private, but like the only way you could get in touch with my mom, it almost felt like a speakeasy. Like you needed to know like the special knock on how to get in touch with her. And like I started my own business and I have the internet. I mean, I hustle. You guys see me hustle. And my mom managed to do it in a time with less communication, where it was so much harder. And she put the three of us through private schools here. We went to St. Kevin. The oldest one went to LaSalle. The other went to St. Brendan, and I went on to Lourdes. And we each had the opportunity. So I really admire my mom because I'm in the hustle, and I've had my own stories and my own adversities and stuff, but I just really admire my mom in a time where she had no family here. she came from a family in Puerto Rico who was very well known. Her dad was a pharmacist. All her uncles were doctors. She was Ana Carmen Mata. So, and then here she came and she felt, I remember those stories, where she said, and I was nobody here. I was just another one of the bunch.
Another number.
And then she became a part of people's memories, and that's really cool. With people sending us pictures. I did that for her 70th birthday. I had asked Miami to please tag my mom on pictures of cakes, and it's not too late to do that. We never get tired of seeing that. It's a really special thing for us to be able to be a part of your family history, and I thank you for having chosen us to be a part of yours. So anyways, I'll wrap it up with that. Any closing remarks?
No, I love all of you.
Aww.
You have made me, because without you, I would not be what I am.
Oh, I love you, Mom.